Citroën says there's a new car for us to review today, and I'm quite excited because I'm waiting for my colleague to bring the car right now. Wait, 1 second. This is not a new SUV. This is a C3 Aircross. So the front is the same. There's no change in the alloys. The wheels are the same. Profile looks the same. Even the rear looks the same. So what's new? So is there any change on the inside then? Oh, so that's what's new. Finally, the C3 Aircross gets an automatic. We've been waiting for this gearbox ever since the company launched the car last year. We drove the manual version and we were very impressed with it. But this 6-speed torque converter sourced from Essen, it's just so well tuned, it's so responsive, especially on the lower torques. I'm quite impressed.
The gearbox is refined, just like its manual cousin. With the automatic variant, Citroën has upped the torque by 15 Newton meters. The power output remains constant though. Among the compact SUV segment, it's the highest on the entry-level engines. The European and the Korean twins do better only with their larger 1.5-litre turbo petrols and diesels.
There's very minimal turbo lag that you find, and that really works honestly when you're driving around the city, because most of the time this car will be driven inside the city. But even on the highways, it's not going to let you down. It's got a nice pull right through the 4000 RPM.
Honestly, paddle shifters would have significantly changed the driving experience. But that's the way it is. Still no diesel and not sure if it will ever get one. The fuel efficiency is lower than its manual sibling though. Interestingly, even the automatics figure isn't the best in class, so yet another opportunity lost. With the new gearbox, there's also change in weight, about 30 to 60 odd kilos more depending on the seating layout. Has that altered the car's dynamics?
The best part about driving a Citroën is that you don't have to worry about the comfort level, and that remains one of the strong points of the C3 Aircross. We've said this before when we were driving the manual version of the car back in Chennai, and today also with this automatic gearbox, that remains unchanged. It's just so superior in its ride quality. And I'm not just talking about the comfort level for the front row passengers, even for the second row, even for the third row. Comfort remains top priority for Citroën, and the C3 Aircross does it exceptionally well. No complaints there.
It isn't excessively soft, but also doesn't sacrifice the feeling of being firmly planted. Remember how we asked at the very beginning what's new with the C3 Aircross? Well, that's what's new. Barring engine start and AC controls via the app, there's nothing significant. It still looks the same, which, by the way, we like. The cabin and the equipment list remains unaltered and, in all honesty, isn't at par with the segment. And still no 6 airbags as standard. Not even on the top spec version. We understand the uniformity it wants to maintain before a proper facelift, but some improvements would have been refreshing. Given that it'll cost approximately $1 lakh over its equivalent manual version, we feel Citroën should have planned this better. With the entry of Honda Elevate to the fray, Kia Seltos and Hyundai Creta receiving massive upgrades, Kushaq and Taigun playing big on performance and safety, and the Grand Vitara High Rider duo raking in respectable sales for Maruti and Toyota, Citroën could have at least tried to up the ante in the fuel efficiency game. But it struggles. And though it has a strong product in its portfolio, we think Citroën has lost a big opportunity.